get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through, unlike therapist, unlike most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip, look at my VIP. I snack my. Won't break, won't miss, rich tickets, check out. We talking start like ball.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
19. Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Ref, 19 Lion. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Here we go. Ready.
On the give, this is Stevenson. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Second and 7. Here's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Blocking 18. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set up.
They'll motion a tight end right.
Check out.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Ready. Warrior 70. Say, hurt.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Dragon 60. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Break.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go.
Slot man in motion left. Milton going to look to throw it again. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch.
Okay, ready?
At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Ready? 7 Pirates, go!
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. To throw is Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
Third and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Big play there for the Bills. 36 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This fielded at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Here we go. Start.
Mooney in motion. Here's Milton now on first and 10. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Milton to the air on second down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Ready.
To the air once more is Milton. And that is incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Nineteen tight, ready?
Throwing again is Milton. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on, set.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run here with Stevenson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
To the air, it's Milton. His throw left side is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats are back in this one. It's 17-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Mooney in motion.
Go street. Devices.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Stephanie. Go.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Here we go. Set. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let go.
On first down, here's Milton. Quick throw here is complete. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Check, Bobcat. Ready.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
60 Bobcat, 60.
Again, it'll be Stevenson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. And here's Stevenson. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Cooper going in motion. They'll run the toss with Cook. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
Alert, alert, alert! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Middle. Look out!
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Spears now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Go.
Throwing, Milton. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive team.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
On the ready. Get it. Mustang 19. Let go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That is catch number 60 for the season. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this.
Ready, set.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Get up.
Here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Damone Clark there to get him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Play action. Now it's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Let's go now. Hey, check that, street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. A carry for Cook. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. Here's Allen to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll go play action here with Allen. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Buffalo.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Allen going to throw again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All 52. Look out.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready, ready.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Got his receiver on the in cut. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air, it's Milton. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Get it. Ready.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get about 5. Now Allen. Off he goes. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the 1st down. A gain there of 27 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. It's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Alert, alert, alert! Is that?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Throwing is Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Alert! Alert! Is that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Spears now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. Taking off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Let's go.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cup 19. Ready?
Now Milton. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Joey Porter Jr.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the handoff, this is Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That one is caught by Mooney. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. A tight end in motion now. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On first down, here's Milton. Uh-oh. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He's got his man. It's Mooney. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second and 7. From the gun, here's Milton. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Here we go, Scott.
They motion the slot man left.
Hut, hut.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Play action. Now it's Milton. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Milton going to look to throw it again. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Patriots. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Middle. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bills 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd...
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
The Patriots take over first down at their own 40-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Get up. Get up.
Throwing, Milton. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. This is caught at the 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Spears now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
On the ready.
Here's first down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Check smash.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set. 79 Broncos. Rig alert, rig alert. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen down to a knee, and that should do it. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.